So let's see how easy this lets go. Oh yeah, there you go. Very easy. Here we're cutting 4 squares, identical squares. We're going to fold them into triangles so we can cut the circle. Our objective is to end up with 4 circles that are equal, and they get laminated together with cement. Hopefully it's going to be incredibly strong. We've never gone with 4, we've always done 2. So it's going to be a very different ball game having 4 of these guys glued together. The last one is going to be quite a decorative color. We're going to rub it into the cement, into the cement fabric. Here the girls are folding a triangle, and this makes it a lot easier to cut out circles because you can use a radius and cut all 4 sheets at the same time. Here we're marking the center with a string, and they're going to run use the string as a compass, and they're going to cut the circle out in such a way that all 4 of them are identical, which is kind of important for this process that we're doing. So there's a mark on the string, so you can just keep marking it over and over again. Okay, there it is. So we're going to cut this now to size, and then when you unfold it, you have 4 perfect circles. And if you look closely, the center mark is marked with blue, which makes it very easy to see. Yeah, I want to talk about this poor planter, this poor piece of plastic. It's made about 50 to 60 to 70. I'm not even sure. I've lost count how many planters and seats this is made. But I want to make sure that you understand every time you make something inside a plastic container, it gets worse every time. There's a skin that gets removed every time. And that forcefulness of getting the planter out really wears this planter out. So just remember that when you have a beautiful container, treat it really well because they don't last forever. Okay. So we're going to make a cloth planter again, but we're going to do it very different this time. We're going to make 4 layers, and we're going to cement them together like a sandwich, and then we're going to apply it. But what happens is I'm hoping that by doing that, we don't get the curly cues on the edges. We're hoping that's going to sit down perfectly flat. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but you're going to go for the ride with us and figure out how this gets done. So we've cut 4 pieces of fabric. I want to do 4 layers just so it's super thick. We're going to put a really fluorescent blue color on top, so it's going to be crazy. And we're going to put a piece of plastic underneath this as we're going along so that this doesn't stick to the table or to the planter itself. This is my mold. I'm going to use this as my mold, so the fabric is going to go over top of this and reach as far as it reaches, okay? So let's get started. So we're going to put the cloth on top of this material, this nylon bag, and we're going to lift it up on the 4 corners and put it onto the mold itself. So this way this won't stick to the plastic mold, and the fabric won't stick to this, because we're going to start with one without cement on the back. We're not wetting the first one because we don't want it to travel through, the cement to travel through. As I said before, this fabric really absorbs that cement. It's amazing. You want to go right to the outside edge. Whatever you don't cover won't stick to the next layer, so you got to remember that. super chiquito, ¿no? ¿No? Esto falta esquinas.
Ahí está.
So we're working the fabrics together by rubbing them in. And this fabric will really absorb that cement, no problems. Definitely unified. Okay, Rodrigo, necesito el cemento azul con el blanco. Me mezclas muy poco agua, ¿ok? Okay, so this is the third sheet. Here's the final one. You get the idea. It's like layering fabrics. There's no rush. The cement won't dry for probably 12 hours to be, so you have lots of time to do this. The last coat is going to be very colorful on purpose. That's what you're going to see outside the planter. And everything was done in gray cement. We're doing the next one in in white cement with blue color. Okay, now we're going to put the color that's going to be showing on the outside. Okay, we're going to get it everywhere. This is just a regular cement color. ¿En medio, Laura? No, Jefferson. Okay. ¿Somos igual? ¿Ah? ¿Es igual? Ok, Laura, cortas otra plástico. Voy a poner arriba. Sí, el negro. Wow, this is so thick. Feels super thick. Amazing. So the only thing left to do is let this dry overnight, and then we can demold it. Okay. No. Muy difícil. Unas piedras. Saca una piedra. When we make these videos, it always rains. Okay. Yeah, so it's the next morning, and I'm a little bit impatient to find out what it's going to look like. I'm not going to take it apart today, but I want to at least look at it. And the folds didn't work out, or the what do you call it? What do you call those things? Pleats. There you go. Yeah, the pleats did not disappear. I don't know how I'm going to do that to have a really round planter with the fabric. It always creates these pleats. So that was a little bit of a failure, but it looks really good nonetheless. So let's see how easy this lets go. Oh yeah, there you go. Very easy. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to take this apart to give it another night to dry. Déjame levantar mi pantalón. Yeah. Okay, so day 3, and I'm going to take this apart. Let's lift it up. There you go. So there's the mold. Let's put this upside down. Okay, see if we can separate this. These nylon bags, nothing really sticks to them. They're great for stuff like this. And I was thinking about these creases. It really resembles a flower. So that's what makes these planters so beautiful. They remind people of actual flowers. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. So the only thing I have left to do is plant this. Super strong. Okay, we're going to cut some slits in here for the drainage. And I'm going to clean this edge up a bit. And then we're going to plant it. Yeah, so I'm going to cut the drainage holes before we do anything else. And okay, instead of drilling holes, I now in these cement planters that I make, I always cut slits, and it works out incredibly well. They drain a lot more because I have a bigger surface area. Yeah, I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to fill it up with sand, and that way I don't need any help from anyone because the planter's being held in place. Que Rodrigo, dame el resto de la tierra. Okay, necesito más. Usas más. This is all material from our river. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so this won't move now. We've got the plants here. We're going to get more. We're going to plant this up, but I need to cut this first. Okay, the only thing we're going to do is just painting the loose ends of fresh cut of the cement. Make it a little bit more blue. Okay, yeah, okay. We like to overfill our planters. They look really good when they have many different types of plants in them, and it creates a little bit of a microclimate.
Vas más abajo y más cerca.